Yo, it's your boy CMS Kenji. How you doing today, beautiful people? Today, we are reviewing the brand new Day movie. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I've never gotten around for it. I want to do this for a lot of comic things. Probably more. I do want to continue doing my gaming and stuff like that. If you are on my channel, but I do want to do comic book reviews. Now, it is a little weird because it's not comic book exactly, but it's comic book, etc. MCU, same thing. I do like to do. I like to watch a lot of things, and unfortunately, this is I can't make a reaction here because it just came out. So next best thing I can do is a review. Now, I have watched this twice. Today being the second time, or yesterday, I guess, depending on when you see it. um, First time I watched it in 3D. Actually, no, fuck my experiences first. Let me give my rating of the movie. 10 out. No, okay, I didn't give it 10. 9.5 out of 10. Out of 10. So for in stars, I think that'd be like 4.8 out of 5 in stars. Um, Beautiful fucking movie. Beautiful. Um, I, I do have some ratings. The reason I don't have it a 10 out of 10, because me personally, I think it's the best Spider-Man movie to come out. Real quick, let's cut to a couple days ago when I was streaming and I showed my tier list. This is my tier list. Okay, so look, now that you see my tier list, you can see that. Now, the reason I don't have it a 10 out of 10, little couple corny shits here and there that kind of ugh. I'm really big on don't make me cringe. Now it is a Marvel movie slash Disney movie. I know what the age bracket is. I can't blame them, but it still happened. I still cringed at the moment, right? And I think when I see that, and a little bit of like the Hulk shit, I didn't necessarily like to an extent, but we're here, we watch. Uh, I gave it a 9.5, and that's really all I can do about that. I can't really like. Actually, I can change it. I can change it, but I'm not gonna change it. Like, if anything, if I do change it to go higher, but because like honestly, it can go to like a 9.8. It really can. It really fucking can. It can go to like a 9.8. If someone would say it was 10, that wouldn't be ridiculous. If someone would say it's 9, that wouldn't be ridiculous. Anything under 9, though, for you tripping. You fucking bugging, bro. Anyways, now we can talk about my experience. First thing I did, first time I watched it on opening day was 3D. I watched it in 3D. Now, I really, really, really liked the experience in 3D. It did kind of hurt my eyes, but I really did like the experience in 3D because it felt like everything popped, which is the point of 3D. But it made Jean's powers feel so fucking like I wish I could like describe the word, but it's like it was right there. Like she was trying to mind control me. That's how much it was popping out, and I already knew like going into this next one, it wasn't gonna be like that. Now, I still liked how they did it. Regardless, it blurred out everything in the other side, and she's instantly right there. Uh, do I want to start off with Jean Grey? No, we can start from the beginning. We can start from the beginning, the mid, where he's, we see what he's been doing for the last, what is it, 4 years, 5 years? We've been seeing what he's been doing. He's just being depressed, catching criminals. Now, we did get to see Tombstone, which it sucks that Tombstone isn't his own. Like I wouldn't say he's a major villain where he could actually no, because if they did like a street based fucking what's it called Spider Man, they could have made Tombstone his fucking. They could have made Tombstone his own fucking own fucking main villain, but unfortunately they used him as like fodder. But what's his name from Black Lightning played Tombstone, which was pretty fucking cool. You know, it was all. I'm pretty sure it was rumored that he or someone fan casted it. I can't remember. Either rumored or fan casted that he should be playing it or he was going to be playing it. So we didn't know until then. Really, really good decision because he looked great and he could fucking act. I don't know. I don't really know. Let's see what else. We seen what he's been going through, and we seen the gene shit. Let's start off with Peter and Frank. Peter and fucking Frank, the dynamic duo. Holy shit! Holy shit! The dynamic duo. Them niggas together was fucking great, immaculate, amazing, fucking extra no or extraordinary, nigga. I don't fucking know. Whatever word you can think of to be amazing, uh, that's them. Beautiful. They fucking Tom Holland and John Bartholomew, whatever his name is. I'm sorry, I probably get that wrong. Um, nigga, fucking love that shit. Fucking young siblings and fucking brother core, my nigga. That shit was an older brother core. Like nigga, that shit was great. Shit was amazing. Every time they were arc, I saved your life. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Slan Island. Like it's fucking amazing. You can't even like they did great together. And obviously I love the fucking Daredevil and Punisher combo from the fucking TV show, but fuck. Spider-Man and Frank's combo was really fucking good. And it left me thinking, where was the third nigga Daredevil at? Unfortunately, he's not in the film, which I do. That's another complaint I have about the hand, but not important at this moment. They were amazing, and then when you added MJ into the fray of them going, "Oh, what does that sound like? What does that sound like to you?" Sounds like I just want to go home. Oh, I don't care. I don't really. I just want to go home. That's a great idea. Kick rocks. Like they did amazing together. And then you add a third person into that, and they mesh well. With all that, them fighting the Hulk, John going when he's controlled by Jean, going, oh, good luck with that, and walking off like it. No matter how it is, like they had both times I went, they had the theater fucking rolling, and for a good reason because they were hilarious together. Amazing. Ned, MJ. I'm going to next. Now, I didn't really want them to be in the film. I didn't. I still don't really want them in the film. I didn't really want them in the film. Now, I did like them. Obviously, fucking Zendaya was doing her fucking thing in the booth. No, on the fucking camera. I was gonna say on the booth like she's a voice actor. She's not. Nigga, when she betrayed, not betrayed, when she when she like acting as Jean and saying yes, Peter, hold him. That fucking acting was amazing. A fucking amazing. Like, bro, who are you feeling like? Nigga, that shit was great. I should probably go in order. I haven't been going in order. Let me go in order. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking about everything I'm seeing in my head right now. I want to talk about people in general and what I like and don't like. I can get back to it. Let's go back. Peter obviously going through showing what Peter's been going through. He moved into his apartment. He has he moved a more. It's actually more of the fucking attic. He's really moved into, and he's redone his whole attic. I know I said I was gonna go from the beginning, but real quick, you know what? No. I'll keep it in my mind. I'll try to keep it in mind, and we'll keep going. First 25 minutes of the film, we have Peter getting showing what he's been doing, showing what is going on, and then we have Jean Grey, that we don't know, of course, yet. We have mystery breaking into damage control. First interaction of Peter and Frank, which is beautiful. Go home, Frank. All that. He crashes. He sees that it's a telepath. I need to make sure I talk about that telepath, and she escapes. The thing blows up, and we have a funny moment. And I think this is really Tom's character is so great here. Thomas Spider-Man is so great because you can really feel the emotion from behind the mask, and I really love how they did it in this film. They he he's walking away from the guy who's controlled, and he's getting put in the thing, and he's like, I love you, Spider Man. He goes, and he's like saying, yeah, 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 I get it, man, I get it. You're good, and I love you, Spider Man. He goes, all right, and he's done, and it's fucking amazing because like he's saying yes, and he finally like, all right, you're okay, and he walks away, and it's fucking amazing. I love Peter's snark and fucking sarcasticness and his corny ass jokes. Not cringe. I know I said cringe earlier. I said corny. Corny ass jokes of when he's stretching and shit like that. But yes. Anyways, I love that he's going into detective mode. He's trying to figure it out. He's talking to. I was gonna say brand new day. I don't know fucking why. He's talking to damage control. He's seeing what they got. Obviously he's still kind of young, and he doesn't really like he's still in that no way home shit where he's like, I can still trust this person, not even realize he can't do that. I wonder when they're gonna change that because Peter in the comics at some point he knows he can't trust people. Like that's and like the mask thing as he's going on in this film, he knows he can't take off his mask, so it's really weird that he's still trusting people this much. But that's also probably because he's trusting fucking Tony Stark, and in the comics he likes Tony, but not to this extent. And he knows he can't trust him because Tony's a dick. So yeah, I wonder when they're gonna change that, which is gonna be slightly interesting. Now, the next part after, of course, the brand new day, the damage control when he's talking to him, we finally get Ned. We finally get Ned after that. After him talking. Actually, I should say this. We get our first clue, and it's VMAX. We don't know what that is the whole entire time. And I think VMAX is so beautiful of writing because you really thinking this whole time, and it kind of threw me off the Jean Grey scent. I mean, sorry, I got spoiled, so it didn't throw me off, but it would have thrown me off because I was like, why the fuck does that connect to Jean Grey? And it would have thrown me off because I would have been like, oh, she's probably not Jean Grey then, because who the fuck is V Max? But anyways, I mean, maybe that's just me. Anyways, the next thing we have is, oh no, I skipped over something. We got Yelena in the film. Yelena, fucking, I love when Yelena gets a little cameo slash part. Um, we walked into our office. He had a change. We had a little funny moment with him keeping his mask on. Fucking hella funny actually. And we have the VMAX. There we go. Then he goes to damage control and asks about VMAX. Which he has no idea, which he's actually telling the truth, which is hilarious. After that, then we have Ned. We finally get Ned again, and Ned is I was gonna say coked up, um, hiked up on shark bait or some shit like that, where he's just, and it's basically monster. Actually, it's kind of like a five energy more than monster. I guess everything in between, or as MJ called it, heart population, some shit like that. I'm gonna have the word up. Anyways, yeah. Now, after that happened, we have MJ kissing scene because she has a boyfriend, and I think this is one of my favorite shots in the whole movie. one of, because I do have another two shots I think is better. Um, or on the same thing. He's in the air swinging himself because he's fucking depressed, and he's floating in the air and it looks like he's about to kill himself. I probably have to blur that out now that I think about it, but it's fine. He has to. And it looks like he's about to splat, and we cut to the what's it called? The camera angles. It looks like he's actually swinging while not swinging. It looks like it could be CGI, and it looks like it's not at the same time. It looks fucking beautiful. The way it's shot, everything about it, it looks fucking beautiful. Shout out to, I think it's Dustin. He did a beautiful job. That's actually one of my favorite part of this fucking movie is the director. He did great. Anyways, we finally have so it was so many actual things. I thought it was Man Spider. They were like it. People said it. Speculated. I was gonna spectate it. Speculated it could be Venom. Uh, it just turns out Peter was just really depressed. More simple answer to it. Peter was just a depressed boy, as Yelena called him. The sad man. The sad man, was just really really sad. His spider DNA will start to take over, and you're fucked. You're fucked. Anyways, we have him in a cocoon, which I did find. Oh, quickly, another reason why it's a little bit down for me. I don't really like how the acting was, or maybe it might not. Might no, because the acting was a little weird too. But the scene where he's grabbing his arms, I didn't necessarily like that scene. It just looked weird all around. It didn't like you could see his veins, but it didn't. I don't know. Maybe it's my eyes. It didn't really. It didn't look like anything was there. So he's just like kind of fucking hurting. I don't know. Maybe if there was like more intense music, I don't know. Better something on his arm to show something's happening. But yeah, it kind of just looked like he's screaming in pain, and then it just like kind of took down the acting for me because I'm like, it looks weird. I don't know. That could just be me, of course. So after that, we have him in a cocoon, which I thought was really cool. And we have a funny scene where this nigga's falling on the ground and climbing in between this thing. And are those my pants? No. Like it looks, it's the film could be considered comedy. How much I was fucking rolling. I was rolling throughout this film. Anyways, after that, he learns that his anarchic, I don't remember, anarchic, something like that. I can't fucking remember. His spider side is coming out, and he needs to suppress it, so he has to go visit Hulk, which brings Hulk in. Now, I don't mind the Bruce Banner Hulk situation that's in here, um, but like I like the fact that Peter's smart. I love that. I love how he's talking to Hulk about. I love how he's talking to Doctor Banner about that shit. Like, oh, this. I'm not gonna repeat anything he said. I tuned that shit out and went that way. It went that way. Yeah, no, I didn't know anything, but it sounded it like him being smart. Fucking beautiful. Now, I'm not saying like he's not smart in like Toby and actually, let me not go too fast. Yeah, I don't know how smart that nigga is with the Toby films. Uh, if I can remember correctly, I don't remember that nigga really doing anything, especially because he didn't have to make his web shooters. Nigga, I mean, he was a good stitcher, I guess. He would stitch up a suit. Anyways, I know Andrew Garfield. They were kind of trying to make him like a smarter Spider-Man, and if those movies didn't suck, I would think those were like he would do good. But the movies fucking sucked, so unfortunately, yeah. Anyways, we have Peter saying his name was Ned, which is funny. Oh my god, yes. I remember why the whole thing pissed me off now as I get further into this movie in my mind. Anyways, I don't know how to forget this. We have Peter going, he's using it for the first time, and that is fucking hilarious. Obviously, we have Peter. I I went with my mom and my aunt the first time, and when Peter was trust me out his shit, and he was like, "I'm coming," and then it went to the fucking pitch dark at night, and I was like, "Bro, what the hell?" And my mom was like, "What?" It's like you don't see the fucking nighttime. It took this nigga like 8 hours to get there. It took this nigga hella long, and that shit had me in tears. And then he fucking doesn't stick the landing. He's getting his ass beat until the fucking spider side comes out. And then this nigga decides to go fucking Venom Spider-Man on Scorpion, which was fucking beautiful. Snatches this nigga up off the fucking ground, spins, land on the floor. Nigga propels himself up, looks to God, and said, "I'm about to give you another person to come here." And fucking slings himself down. Hey, brother, let's calm the fuck down. Nigga says, "No, no, no, no. You thought that was it? No, no, no. Definitely not it." Grabs his tail. Sees, no, no. And this is the crazy part, because I, nigga, I see you see the fucking police car. I see you notice that shit. This nigga picks up the shit. Woo! Boom! Into the police car. That bitch flips. That bitch flips. Whoa. Nigga grabs his tail after that from the base. He doesn't rip it off from the fucking thing. He grabs it from the spine. Like this nigga was disconnecting his spine. Grabs that shit. And you thought, and now imagine this, right? After all this, you see this nigga is bleeding. You would think the nigga is done. No. No, it's coming with some more haymakers. Meet righty, meet lefty. This nigga's going. Tell me who you are. Hey, folk, chill out. And then Gene, Mr. Smartass over there, hits this nigga with a one liner. Who's the monster now? Uh, Hold on. Just because there's two monsters doesn't mean you're not a monster. This nigga tries to apologize to the cops. It's like, hey, brother, no, back up, back up. Yeah, so yeah, that was that scene. Nah, I probably expanded. I really did just explain that shit fully, but that shit was fucking. When I seen that shit the first time, I was like, "This nigga's tweaking." As I watched this nigga go into the air and go back down, I said, oh, oh, okay." Yeah, and then once he realized, nigga, I'm off drugs. Apparently, he goes to talk to Bruce Banner. Yeah. So they talk, nerdy shit all the way up until Bruce realizes he's not a student, which is obviously because this nigga, none of his students listen, anyways. This nigga talking about something. Oh yeah, nah, I'm good. I don't want to talk no more, bro. I gotta go to the library. Bruce like, hey, bro, library's that way. Oh yeah, I knew that. Okay. The next thing was, he makes the inhibitor, which love smart Spidey. He can do that. Fucking universal inhibitor. Um, Universal. He's that guy. Yeah, he makes it. He goes to test it out. That shit obviously fails. First attempt for that. And Big Bro over here talking about, are you good? It's fucking Gene. Now, this scene was really stood out for me because shout out to Black Bro who did that scene. Really fucking good acting. Really fucking good. Everyone who acted as side characters who Gene voiced, who Gene like took over. fucking great. They all did great. All did great. That shit was really, really good. That shit was. I don't have nothing else to say, but that shit was really good. We have her finding out, Jane finding out that Peter Spider-Man chasing MJ afterwards, which was kind of insane. Um, if you really think about it, he learns her distance is 33 feet, which I thought was pretty cool. Um, he gets to MJ. He talks to MJ, and MJ is talking about some Disney Channel bullshit, talking about some. Oh yeah, I had a feeling that something was missing out of my life, and nigga, as you get there and they kiss, you're like, you have to be like, this is some bullshit. What the fuck is going on? There's no way that she just remembers off that bullshit, and that she's crying on her shoulder. And they pan to MJ's face, and it's just stone cold. Yes, it's cry on her. I mean, hold her. Makeup. What? This bitch is a villain. No, this bitch is a monster. She has to go. She has to go, blood. She must. Nigga, that shit was a crazy twist. Fucking crazy that she somehow got there before. Now, her getting there before him does not really surprise me that much. He can't swing that fast. Now it is about MJ, so who really knows with him? Maybe he was swinging that fast, but that shit was crazy. She had that nigga pleading. All right, I am done. Please, I'm sorry. Yeah, that shit was crazy. But we do learn her name, um, Jean Grey, and unfortunately, I did get spoiled by Steve Lacy. Shout out to that guy. Didn't was not expecting that to be the spoiler. I get fucking 24 hours before I went to the first time. So fucking upset about that. But yeah. We meet back up with Frank. Fucking beautiful duo once again. You owe me a favor, Staten Island. So here you go, Staten. Yeah, like nigga, that shit is beautiful. Yes. Anyways, we get to they Jean is breaking the thing. We get Hulk versus Spider-Man, which was fucking immaculate directing once again by that nigga Dustin. He did amazing job with that, and we get Punisher versus Hulk, fucking great. Or Punisher and Spidey versus the Hulk, which was great. This nigga Punisher pussing it out, talking about some yeah you fight him and I'll get Jean, and then proceeds to get fucking um I don't even know the word for it, mind jumped into by Jean instantly. Fucking instant. Now after that, we did actually get Peter versus Hulk. No, sorry. We got the Hulk actually going back to his original form of being able to go big as hell. We even have the funny one liner by Peter. I didn't know you can get that big. Before, nigga, that shit is hilarious. Now, the only problem I have with that fight, only problem, because that shit was really good to me. Really good. The only problem I have with that fight is the fact that the reason he stopped was because this nigga said, Banner, Bruce, please. It's me, Peter. I'm your friend. This nigga has never met him a day in his fucking life. How the fuck would he know that? That was out of everything. That was the most Disney Channel shit, my nigga. How would he fucking know that? That shit like pissed me off, and that's the reason why it dropped a little bit for me because nigga, like, what are you fucking talking about right now? We do get to see Jean he put the inhibitor on Jean, which was fire. Frank waking up from his fucking from being mind controlled. Is that my gun? Frank was fucking on with that whole time. We do have the final not final scene because it's not the final. We finally see MJ open the letter for him, and her going, "I don't love you," boy, nigga, that hit, boy. I'm like, jeez, nigga, I don't love you. I don't remember you. Sheesh. Yeah, that shit hit. I'm not gonna lie, that was a really good scene in itself. You know, I was embarrassed as fuck for this nigga because this nigga had the audacity to be like, "I love you" to this bitch, and nigga, she obviously don't remember you. But yeah, she had to get, and then had the audacity to ask the nigga to drop him off, which is funny to me. But that's why I can't be Spider Man. Fuck no. Afterwards, he talks to Ned, talks to Elena, realizes that this nigga is evil, black bruh. Um, goes to meet up with whole damage control. This nigga, we see Jean captured, and we finally fucking see VMAX after her first torture thing. She's looking up, and it's fucking VMAX on the sticker. Her fucking sister sent out a message of VMAX, which was so depressing for her. I loved it. Now, quick, I did not know Jean had a sister. I am a comic book fan. Love comics. I have a bunch of comics right there sitting next to me. Did not know she had a sister. I'm not the biggest X Men fan. I'll give you that. I don't. I'm not the biggest X Men fan. I don't really know the X Men shit like that. But I did not know she had a sister at all. So when she said she was looking for Sarah, I look at my aunt. She looks at me. My aunt doesn't read comics, so she's looking at me because she's like, "Who the fuck is Sarah?" I'm looking at her because I'm like, "Who the fuck is Sarah?" And now we don't know we both don't know who the fuck Sarah is because who the fuck is Sarah, my nigga? I never heard of Sarah before, but you know that's neither here nor there. So yeah, he gets he she gets a power boost so fucking crazy. She fucking shatters the walls, and she's put controlling people from hella far. And mind you, I want you to think about this in your head, right? She's only gonna get stronger. She was getting stronger in the film. By the like, nigga, she was getting stronger, and was gonna keep going until this nigga Peter got there. Was gonna keep going. But yeah, um, Gene was fucking fantastic. I love how I don't I'm I didn't I don't know if I like actually yeah I don't mind how they introduced her. Yeah, and not at all. Actually, I don't mind that shit at all. Actually, yeah. I don't know. I could see why you'd have a problem with her because you know you want her to be a hero and shit. But if you really think about it, she's looked at as a fucking villain by everyone else, but she is a hero. Like, and this just helps out her case. There's like everyone else thinks they're mutants are fucking villains anyways. Should like this helps out you to do that. So yeah, Storms in Black Panther 3 and shit like that. So that's really good. Now last we have the him finally accepting himself as who he is, taking off the shit and beating the fuck out the hand while doing the fucking what's it called down the shit. That shit was hard. I won't lie, that shit was hard. I won't lie to you, that shit was hard. And then breaking down the door and sliding on the door, which was fucking hard. I won't lie to you. Now, once that happened, you know, they talk. They go into his mind. I'm pretty sure this is new scenes with uh, Marissa Tomei. I think it is Marissa Tomei. I could be entirely incorrect about that. We have new scenes with her talking because I don't think that's been a scene. Even if it is, she's touching what's her name in that. She has to re-record it. That I think. Um, and then she's talking to. I think them putting Gene in his body right there was so fucking good. So it really, you can really tell that she needed this talk as much as he did back in the day. Like that shit was great. Um, she talking about some, I don't have nobody. He talking about you have me, which is funny because Storm isn't gonna like him. So I wonder how that's gonna work. Well, shouldn't like him because Storm doesn't like Peter. Anyways, yeah, I wonder how that's gonna work. I wonder if they're ever really gonna interact again like that. Because I don't know what. I guess anything Avengers wise. I guess they could interact if they ever do an Avengers versus X Men, which would be interesting. That's sorry, I'm getting off track here. Um, while in the midst of saying, "Yay, we did it, we can let everyone go," Peter feels no, fuck feels no, he feels it, but this nigga hears this nigga Frank. Boom, nigga shoots a fucking 50 cal bullet at this nigga, and it's Frank Castle. So I want you to really think about this. The nigga bullet is probably upgraded on some crazy shit because it pushed this nigga from point A to point B. Fucking slid. This nigga slid. Ugh. And then, she breathes for him, which was fire. Um, you know, I was gonna cut this nigga Hank. Frank is all fucked up from that, which is I love that scene because it's so different from Daredevil in them because they're not the same character, Daredevil and Spider-Man. So like their relationship is always gonna be so much different, especially because Peter's so young too, and even though it makes it crazy because Gene was young, he was gonna off that bitch. Um, it makes no difference. Like their relationship is so much different, which is why when he's crying in the hospital, you like that nigga really means that shit. Hey man, it's definitely not okay. I mean, it don't really matter. He's gonna do it again, right? Like he niggas gonna shoot again. But yeah, we have I think probably one of Frank's funniest moments ever. Peter leaves the hospital and this nigga is over there with this fucking thing on, like a fucking jackass. Like nigga, this nigga is hilarious, bruh. And then right after that, we have the final cutscene of everyone leaving. We have Peter at Aunt May's grave. We have Peter on that whatever that shit was. I don't know where it was, nigga. But that last shot of Peter, like right after that scene, and it's Peter on that sitting down. Fucking beautiful shot. Beautiful fucking shot. But yeah, and then we have the post credits. Actually, no, we have Peter. I think Ned remembering Peter because it's muscle memory. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So, anyways, we have Ned remembering Peter. I don't really care for that. I don't really want those niggas in the movie like that anymore. I need some new characters. Give me Gwen. They don't hear. He can end up with NJ. I don't give a fuck. Give me Gwen now. Give me Black Cat. Give me Harry. Like, give me people that would like help here and would grow his character out. I don't want the same two people. Nigga, we're going on. Is this the fourth one? Oh wow, we're going on five, and like we have the same people. Give me Harry. Give me someone, please. And that's how I feel. I don't really want them in the movie anymore like that. Like in this next one at least. Like fuck. Give me Daredevil though for surely in the next one. Please, please give me Daredevil. Fuck, give me the whole Defenders. I don't care. Give me the whole Defenders. Anyways, now we have the post credit scene, and for the post credit scene was nothing and everything at the same time. Now I'm not gonna spoil anything, just in case it's not real, so I won't say anything. But Twitter does have its way of pissing me off and accidentally making me read shit that could be real. Um, yeah, but the next thing probably is that so if before it changed, it kind of did like the Miles Morales across the across the Spider Verse like fucking glitch. So that could be Miles. I don't think so though, but it could be. I think it's probably either Peter A or Peter B going to be in Doomsday. I think that's what they're kind of hinting at. It could technically be like all three of those niggas though, right? Like Peter A, Peter B, Peter Miles. Yeah, it could be all of those niggas all together. So I actually can't wait to see what that comes out of. But the post credit scene, you really could have left and came and watched it on your own. It wasn't that important of a post credit scene. But anyways, yeah, like I said, I gave it a 9.5 out of 10, 9.8 at the maximum, just because of the Hulk shit and some cringy lines. Um, I really enjoyed that shit though. I watched it in IMAX. I watched it in 3D. If you get a chance to watch it in either one, beautiful experiences, and hopefully you enjoy this. I know it's quite a long review. I am gonna shorten it up as much as I can, but hopefully you do enjoy it. If you did, like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace.